I had definite opinions on full-day kindergarten when I entered UOIT. My opinion was based on my experience as a stay-at-home mom. My girls went to daily half-day kindergarten and seemed to be learning and happy. While I liked the routine of it all, the girls always came home and napped because they were tired from their morning at school. Certain that there was no way either of them could handle any more school in one day, I disagreed with friends who enrolled their kids in the full-day, every other day option. Soon, the school sent home an opinion poll about FDK, and the buzz around town was that it was going to happen. My opinion, if I wanted my child in daycare, I would have gone back to work. Before our presentation, I was sure that FDK was going to be some learning in the morning, lunch, an afternoon nap, and some games led by the ECE left in charge to make the afternoon fun and safe. I basically thought that the ECE was there to make sure none of the kids killed each other in the afternoon because they were so tired and unruly. I figured that the full-time teacher would either get to go home or work on lesson plans for the rest of the day. Boy, was I wrong. We had done a lot of research, but what really changed my mind was going to speak to the vice principal of Sir William Stevenson Public School in Whitby. Ms. Hogan let us observe an FDK class already in session, and these observations make me feel more qualified to address some of the FDK debate. So let's talk about some facts. Premier Dalton McGuinty originally announced his plan for the early learning program in 2007. It was supposed to be initiated in all Ontario schools by 2010. However, this proved to be a bigger task than was expected, and in fall 2010, FDK was only implemented in 600 schools in Ontario. Full-day kindergarten is now planned to be offered in all schools Ontario-wide by 2015. Educators and parents agree that how and what children learn in kindergarten is critical in laying the foundations for successful learning in the future. However, some people can't agree whether or not FDK is not so much about play-based learning as it is a daycare solution for parents struggling to cope with costly daycare fees. The theory behind FDK is that children will be presented with the opportunity for play-based learning in order to better prepare them for grade 1. Class will be managed and instructed by a certified full-time teacher. The teacher is the one who designs lesson plans based on the curriculum expectations and is also responsible for assessing and reporting on the student's progress. Also in the classroom will be an ECE, or Early Childhood Educator, to assist the teacher in making sure the day goes smoothly. The ECE will be available in the classroom to help run center activities, assist those students who need extra help with a task, or run portions of the program so that the teacher can work on assessments or teach mini lessons to smaller groups of children. Activity centers are allotted times of about an hour and 15 minutes, so that children have ample time to explore, discuss, touch, and learn. One center table is to be designated as a self-directed snack table, so children can eat if they are hungry at any point in the morning. The teacher and the ECE work closely in a tag team manner, so that all multiple intelligences are being addressed and no child is left behind in their learning throughout the day. The tasks at hand are designed specifically based on ministry expectations, and although it may look as if they're only playing, FDK students are learning from modeled, shared, guided, and independent activities, all between the hours of most usually 8:45 to 3:15 p.m. So what is the big deal anyway? While those opposed to FDK say that the children will be too tired to learn, Ms. Hogan says that there is a period of adjustment, just like anything else. If you feel that it's too long to be away from your child, remember that kindergarten in Ontario is optional. You are free to have your child attend for the morning and then pick him or her up after lunch. And what about the daycare centers that are currently providing before and after school care to FDK students? These centers claim that the loss of the 4 to 5-year-old students to FDK will increase the cost for parents with children of other ages that need care. While it is assumed that every school in Ontario will offer before and after school care, this is not necessarily the case. For example, Sir William Stevenson Public School, according to Ms. Hogan, will never have that option because of the socio-demographics of the area. So what does this all mean? It means there's still a lot for Ontario to figure out. There's no question that over the next several years, the Ministry of Education must continue to review the FDK program and adjust it as necessary. But for now, full-day kindergarten students remain Ontario's guinea pigs, and there's no doubt that the debate about FDK versus daycare will continue. But let me ask you a question. As long as your child is safe and happy, engaged in learning, and meeting or exceeding ministry expectations, does it really matter what you call it? I know what I think, but what's your opinion?